Hey guys, it's so great to have you join us today. Another amazing conversation with the Nyotas. My name is Agnes Monte the Nyota, and this is my husband,
Mwalimu Nyota.
Yes, and so today I am I'm really happy about what we're going to talk about. But before we dive in, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. It's amazing to be on another episode. I'm excited for the conversation.
You look good.
Oh, thank you. You're looking amazing. My wife has this thing of trying to make me blush, and I know I don't blush.
It's true. You're a dangerous man.
I'm a dangerous man. Who blushes? Men don't blush. Why would I?
Please. What are you loving most about this season of your life?
Wow, this season is about learning. I feel like the space I'm in and we are out of building, there's a lot of learning happening. We are building the ministry, the church on this side. We are building our business. We are raising disciples. So it's all, it's like a startup of all. We are building.
Everything in our life is a startup.
Is a startup. We are building the family we have. Now a baby. So I feel like there's a lot of learning happening across board. I'm learning how to grow a church, learning how to grow a business, how to raise a like all those things. I feel they're exciting. I feel like there are many books now I'm reading. We're having many amazing conversations. So I like that this season has all that happening. So I feel like it's exciting every time thinking about the season. There's like always something new to learn. Yeah. What about you?
That's cool. I am enjoying seeing myself as a mother.
Wow. That's amazing. Mic drop.
I am surprised. I'm like, wow, I'm actually a mom. I'm breastfeeding.
What's great.
Wow.
It's amazing.
I'm loving it. Which brings me to the conversation we're going to have today about parenting and how it's going so far. As of recording this video, it's 3 months. We've been parents for 3 months, guys. month 1, month 2, month 3. Yes. So, if you were to describe how that journey has been for you so far, using one word, what word would that be?
Yes, the season has been very exciting, seeing the baby grow. Now, I'm from now just looking at babies, maybe on a Sunday service when you see that a baby is growing to now seeing a baby developing every day. So, you come the first days, the skin is still developing. Then now the skin is clean. After that, you see, you from the first days, the baby is opening the eyes. I feel like every moment for me has been so exciting. Right now, I'm just looking forward to what next. Now, right now, our baby is, I remember when, especially the baby also started talking and just making the sounds. Like it was exciting. Like now,
talking, baby is a big word.
Yes.
Is it
talking? It's in tongues. Like our baby is speaking in tongues.
Wow, like it's called cooing.
Our baby is cooing. Let me tell you, like those moments are amazing. I feel like I'm excited to just see. And it's like, it has helped me then look at my business, the church as we are growing. It has really helped me now be excited to see, wow, we have a church. Now we are having to start having some disciples. You can say now these are, these are disciples. They are getting it. They are catching it. You see people demonstrating, but you're like, it's working. So you're like on this side of business, you see like, wow, you're forming, things are coming up. I feel like that has been so exciting for me. I'm so excited like to see the next step. Maybe the next time the baby will say a word. Maybe she'll crawl. I don't know. The next thing, every day. Look at when you are doing these, what is it called? The tummy time. The first days. Baby is struggling. Everything is tough. She's like crying. Why are you doing this to me? Now looking at baby, you put her on tummy time. She has developed the muscles. She just is very long and she's I'm like, what? And I love how you like call, baby, come and see when maybe I'm not there. Because you've seen another development. I'm like, the house is exciting. Like every day there's just something exciting. I feel like this space is so amazing to be in when you see development happening. And I feel like even for our work, helping people deal with their purpose and their wealth creation, I feel like it really helps us get more informed even on how we are coaching people. It's easy to show people like it's working. You can see this. They must not see the biggest dream,
picture,
but you can see this one thing has moved. So it has really helped me see and appreciate those steps. I may like, yeah.
That's cool. That's interesting perspective.
Yeah.
For me, I would summarize it with the word graceful.
Sister Grace, we are here.
Yeah, graceful, but really, it honestly feels easier than I thought it would. I don't know what I expected really
to parent.
Yeah, but 3 months down the line, there's a time I even asked a friend, at what point does it get challenging? Because I don't know, I think I expect it to be very intense, very difficult maybe. But yeah, it's been so graceful. I'm enjoying every bit of it.
Yeah.
And I feel that the grace of God has continued to carry me through. Like it's honestly not difficult. If I say it's been difficult, I'll be lying. I'll be lying. And how God has given us the wisdom to just navigate every step.
Yes.
And our steps have been so guided in every step of this. So yeah, I'm really grateful.
You made me remember one of the things that Rev Ma taught us. That Rev Danu, she taught us how everything the Bible says we are to do or we are to become, we have the ability to do.
Yeah.
Like if God created us to be parents, like we will be able to do it. So it's in us.
Yeah.
So if doing this thing gracefully and like nicely without much, like without the strain, we are able to do it. Like, so every time I'm like, did I know how to be a father? I became like, we are able to do it. The Bible says I'm going to be a good father.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a good father. And the same thing, like, you may not have figured out what it is to be a mother, or the things that you required. While you may go for the coaching and you learn things, like the daily living, you're the one doing it. So you may not say you even expect, look, today is the first day we are living today. Like today's, we didn't live this day today.
Yeah.
So even if I have learned and, the knowledge is there on what I expect, I have not lived those days. I feel like if God ordained those days, I am able to do them.
Yeah.
And so, it's amazing. It's amazing to see that, parenting is easy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like all these things, everything that we've been sharing in this series, it's all connected. That, and I love what you have said, that everything that God has called you to be, you have it in you to become. Yes. So it's just the process of becoming, but it's already like, because I marvel at how things that no one taught me to do as a mother, I know how to do them, because it's always been in me. It was just waiting for the right season, for the right time and season for it to unveil. That's amazing. What are you enjoying most about parenting?
Wow. Playing with the baby.
Of course. Why did I even ask?
Why did you ask? I play with the baby every time. Right now, our baby just says me, she's just us.
Someone should ask me what I'm not enjoying most. It is how I'm always caught up in your play. I'm like, guys, if you want to play, go.
Let me tell you,
carry one another and go play.
This play is actually usually most fun when we are playing.
When I'm holding the baby and then you want to play in my face.
The baby also enjoys that play.
Me, I'm like, why can't you carry each other and leave me out of your play?
But you see, I want to also participate in the play when I'm not per se holding her. I'm doing things she's also doing. You see, so when you hold her and she loves it, she sees me, she'll even stop circling just to play.
I am the victim here.
Fun. And it's fun. And actually, I have enjoyed playing with the baby. Yeah. And now the different stages, when she was small, now she is bigger, now she loves playing.
Now she can smile back.
She can smile back. Yeah. She can do things like I go to change her. I just put her down. She starts jumping, throwing happy. It's like she's expecting daddy is going to play. Yeah. So even when I think when I go and I'm serious, I'm not playing, I think she may feel...
And I think subconsciously, I don't know what the developmental milestone for her is, that she has equated the changing station to a playing station.
Yes, that actually.
When you would lay her down on a sofa and she would be still.
Yes.
But if you lay her on the changing station, she starts throwing her feet.
Yes, she expects.
Yeah, she expects play there.
And I think it's because it's been our bonding place. Because the biggest... one of the biggest roles I've had is to change her, maybe clean her, so that it's the place we play a lot. We are dancing, we are doing things. So I think, yes, that's what you're saying now. She has just, she's just
every
laid
time
there,
we put her down
she
there,
just thinks, I hope everybody who will change her, that station, it's a playing station. So now it's a play. We have a PlayStation.
We have a PS.
Yeah, so if you now try not to do it, she'll be shocked. She'll be like, what's going on?
Why are we not playing?
Why are we not playing? This is my place.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
What am I enjoying most? I think breastfeeding, which is funny.
That's interesting.
Right?
Like how?
Because I think it's the only thing that I get to do with her that no one else does. Because even if you feed her with a bottle, but I also feel like I just enjoy it. Like it's an intimate time.
Yeah, and I see how you always do it. Hi, baby, you're there, happy. You're looking, you're talking to her.
But also because it's easy. Which for me is a testimony, because I had heard stories of other people how breastfeeding can be challenging. It can be painful. It can be draining, especially when you don't have enough milk supply. So for me, the testimony, and it's things that I believed God for, that I will have a lot of milk supply. I will not have cracked nipples, and it won't be painful. So from the get-go, I remember when we were taught on latching by our coach, our wonderful coach, Daktari Josephine, and she taught us like how to latch well. So when I started breastfeeding, did it well with how we had been taught how she should be able to mouth the whole nipple out, and so it's just been easy from day one. We had a lot of milk. I remember when we were leaving the hospital, when that incident when the nurses wanted us to, for me to take some, was it medicine?
I can't remember
medication.
What.
There was something they were prescribing because the first day we didn't have a lot of milk, and you were so stunned. You're like, no, we will wait for it. It's going to come.
Yes. And I remember I called Josephine.
So we called our nurse.
Then get a coach, because the coaching process happened that before and even after she would work with us.
She was available for us to ask the questions.
Get help, guys. Don't be there and then you're being prescribed things in the hospital and you're just taking.
Just saying yes.
Because you see, all those things, they're also extra bills. You have to pay for them, and you see they are necessary. So I called our midwife, Josephine, and she's like, no. The first milk should come like that. The small drop. That's it.
Because it's
like,
cholesterol.
Yes, it should come like that. You see, so far as we had 24/7 access to knowledge. By then we were prescribed many things, and and they were not saying that they are bad. They were like, okay, this also helps with this. Then she's like, no, don't take those things. And it was easy. By the time we came day 2, milk was there. Like that, after the cholesterol was done, now the milk came. And you see, and it was also a faith point. Because all this while, look, I like the way that this is a faith journey. When the Bible says that the just shall live by faith, it is it's living, and it is daily living. It is not once.
Yes. That's why it's a walk. Like
it's
you're walking, daily walking.
Yes.
Daily.
So it's not that we finished
on
we got the baby naturally on the operating table. But even you see after that, there is the milk. Like you'll notice, and that's how I believe the Christian faith is so amazing. Like I'm not counting on yesterday's faith for today. I am excited to live
faith for today.
Yes, faith for today. Like today I live. So every day should be exciting for a Christian.
Actually, in my book.
In your book.
In my first book.
Let's sip some more for that.
In my first book, Say Yes, my favorite chapter is the last chapter, which is called The Journey Never Ends. Because that time I was talking about my faith journey into purpose. And you'd imagine like the journey ends there, but it does not end. There's something else to believe for tomorrow. There's another bold move for you to take the next time. So it's faith upon faith, from glory to glory. So as I was saying, and the next day milk came a lot, and right now, like actually my good challenge right now is excessive milk supply. Like I stay without breastfeeding for a few minutes and I just have a lot of milk. So I've been enjoying breastfeeding, and it's a testimony. Baby has been feeding well. She is healthy. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. And what's been the most challenging part for you, and how have you navigated that challenge?
How have I navigated? The challenge. I don't want to say most. I feel like there's not.
So what's one challenge that you'd like to talk about?
Whether
big or small.
I like it. I like that, because I feel like generally the way we've been living, we almost seem like we don't it's challenge free.
That's true.
Maybe one of the things that we had to figure out is on how everything fits together. Now a baby has come.
Yeah.
You had lives before the baby.
Yeah.
You had schedules.
Yeah.
So this was happening at this time. This was happening. The first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Everything was all over. Before we had the routines and everything. You sleep. You're like you're trying to wake up. You slept 2 hours.
Yeah.
The first maybe 2 days especially.
Yeah.
So, but it's how. I would say Grace carried us like that first few days, and the beauty we were on paternity leave, you were on maternity leave.
Yeah.
Like, yes. So it was okay. And then after that, like everything fit together.
Yeah.
Right now we have the baby.
Yeah.
And it's like, they were always on the schedule.
For sure.
I'm like, I don't feel like anything has shifted from our purpose, from our work. And it didn't take long. Actually,
it feels like we've been parents longer than we've actually been parents.
Yeah.
Like when you look at it, you're like, it's actually been only 3 months. Yeah. But you're like, why does it feel like it's been longer? We feel like we are already settled.
Yes.
Already our lives and the baby's lives have sort of integrated so seamlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That was very interesting. Like there are things I wouldn't have figured out. I think it's our day of let's live every day and things will settle.
Yeah.
And I think also I feel like also in our coaching journey it has helped us because it always starts as chaos.
Yeah.
Then things keep settling.
Yeah.
So I think also in our psychology and how we now the things we do have helped us get that mindset that we are not worried that things look chaotic as we are starting, everything is all over.
Yeah.
Within a week, I feel like everything started going back to normal.
Settled, yeah.
What is that one thing for you?
I'd say the same thing, but giving it a different angle. Let me say my point, then I'll explain.
Okay.
It gets better. So, for example, when we came from the hospital, there was a physical exhaustion.
Yes.
Where I think there are days I slept on loop.
Yes.
I'd just wake up to breastfeed and sleep because my body was just, of course, I was also healing because there's a whole now physical thing of now the body healing from the delivery because I also had a tear, so which was very painful. Very painful.
Heal,
so I could hardly sit. Like the first maybe one week or two. I was laying down most part of it.
Yes.
So in that moment, it was so easy to feel like, I'm in constant pain, then constant pressure. Because now there is the sleep pressure, there is the baby pressure. Now you sleep, you forget that you're a parent, then the baby starts crying, you're like, actually, mimi ni mzazi, I'm actually a parent. Then I think then the different things that I was learning on the go. I remember the first time when, because we started off with the baby in a different room.
Yes.
Then we brought the baby into our room. So when baby would be asleep and she'd make a lot of noises. So now as a first time parent, you're wondering, is the baby okay? Are they breathing okay? Are they feeling cold? Are they you're Googling things, you're making calls, you're texting and finding out from people when this happens, what should I do? So there's a lot of pressure on all direction.
Yeah.
But it gets better.
Yeah.
Like all that happened in like the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then after that, we've gotten a hang of it. You're like, baby is actually okay. Baby is actually, she's just breathing.
Now you're teaching others. Don't worry, she's okay.
Baby is actually okay. My body is actually healing. Life is getting back to normal. So that's, I think those first 2 weeks were for me were the most challenging in that sense, navigating very many things at the same time. But it gets better. Now, sleep training was the other thing. Because biologically, the baby needs to feed almost every 2 hours. Every 2 to 3 hours. So even at night, having to feed the baby every 2 to 3 hours. I remember the first time when we were at the hospital, because the good students we had been taught.
Very good students.
Baby needs to feed every 2 to 3 hours. So the first night, she was asleep. We woke her up to feed.
Yes, like twice or how many times?
We set our alarm. which now later I learned that so long as the baby's birth weight was okay, they were not born underweight, and after shedding the baby's the birth weight, like there's a graph when you go to hospital where their age and weight and like she's okay. Ideally, there's no need for you to wake baby up at night to feed, and then so progressively she slept longer, and we kept asking. So one of the things that we desired was, and from the testimonials of the people who are parenting successfully in our community, was that baby can sleep well from day one. That we don't have to have those stories of being sleep deprived because baby is not sleeping well, or sitting with the baby walking in the house and shushing them to sleep and all that. And we believed for it. We believed baby was going to sleep well through the night. And so from night one, our Revma advised we put baby on schedule.
Yes.
From the time we got from the hospital, I remember she texted after we arrived, like, tomorrow we're going to put baby on schedule.
Yes.
And we spoke with our friend Pastor Beverly, who has been parenting amazingly, and I had a video call with her. I'm like, okay, so take me slowly. Now we have woken up. What should we do?
Yes.
After baby has woken up, what do we do? What do we do during the day? How does the evening routine look like? And so we went through all those pointers, and we implemented word for
what? We are very good students. If we come, then we are very good students.
So we had some times when we were like, is this thing working? Because we'd start the evening, because the evenings are the most, I don't know why the evenings are the most challenging, because people are meant to sleep anyway in the evening. We'd start the evening routine at 6 p.m., feed baby, and then shower her from 7 p.m., feed her again, do the devotional. Read. There's a devotional by our pastor that we go through, a daily devotional for kids. The shepherd's voice for kids. It's only 200 bob. If you'd like to have, you can comment and I'll hook you up. So read the devotional. We pray for her, and then I feed her, and then by 8 on the dot, put her down
to sleep.
Yes. So the first few weeks when we were still learning, we would miss the 8 o'clock point. So we'll be like maybe a few minutes
12,
late.
8:15.
Then we kept adjusting. And then from the beginning, she would sleep 4 hours, wake up. So by midnight, it was like clockwork. By midnight, you're like, oh Lord.
12 on the dot, and you're like 8, 12.
So even at some point we started anticipating it.
So we didn't even sleep.
There's no need to sleep
at
and
11.
Wake up.
So we just pushed our sleeping time to 12.
To past 12.
To past 12. So because we are like, okay, 12, the baby is up. We can feed her then as she sleeps, because she'll sleep, maybe wake up again at 4 or 5. So now we can sleep for like 4 hours undisturbed, or 3. So and that was like just week 1, and then
that's like maybe week 1, week 2. And then we kept now pushing the time, of course, increasing the feeding during the day, so that now she has the bandwidth to take her through the night. Because at the beginning, like baby's stomach it's also growing, so her capacity is going as it's increasing. So we kept working with her with the increasing capacity. And guys, drum rolls, I will never forget week 7. Baby sleeps. I think we wake up at what time?
By 2, because by that time we had pushed by week 5, 4, 5.
No, not even 7. 7 is when she did up
night.
to 5. All night. I think probably around week 4.
5. Week 4, 5.
Hey, we wake up at, is it 2? Then I'm like, did baby wake up?
We are even now the ones worried.
Because now you're used to, she'll wake up at midnight, then sleep, maybe wake up again at 4. You're like, she has not woken up. Then I think she woke up at either
before 3 or somewhere
around 3 or like what it's working. We were so excited. And then one time Pastor Elaine, another
one of our
so
pastors.
you'll realize in our examples we mention
Pastors
a lot of
all
pastors because this is our world. You know, the way in your world you mention maybe wakili so and so daktari. So our world is pastors. So Pastor Elaine comes to visit and she has their son is 1 year?
Yeah, 1 year now.
One and something.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, 1 and something. And she had left him with the grandma. So she had come to visit us at night. So like, hey, it must be nice.
This is around week 5, I think. Yeah.
You're like, hey, it must be nice. Like you're just gallivanting.
And you're a mother,
perambulating.
a young mother.
You're not even worried you've left your baby. It's like, yeah. So she shares like her journey with baby and how even then at start, like baby was not, did not cooperate with the training for some time. And so they got to a place and they stopped responding at night and let the baby fall asleep. So the science is that when baby is small, the sleep cycle, they have sleep cycles of I think about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Then they wake up and they don't know how to fall asleep.
Transition.
They call it transition. They don't know how to fall asleep again on their own. That's why they will cry for you to carry them. And so if you don't train them and help them learn how to sleep by themselves, they'll still be depending on you even at 3 years for them to fall asleep. So that's how that explains why other people at midnight they're still awake trying to help baby sleep. So babies need to be trained on how to help themselves fall asleep. There's a whole thingy to it. So she explained to us how they kept pushing the hours. Limit, so baby will wake up, for example, baby will wake up 3 times and then they will respond all 3 times. So they started, so long as baby is full they have fed baby well at night. Well. So the first time the baby cries, they're like, the baby is not hungry, their diaper is not wet, just let baby sleep on themselves again. And you're like, the good students we are, we went and implemented that. So now since baby was waking our baby now by that time was waking us twice, so we decided the midnight one we will not respond to it. Now we will respond maybe to the second one. We did that I think once or twice and it vanished.
The first time it was uncomfortable. She cried a bit.
She cried. You're like, okay, baby is fine. Baby is not hungry. Baby is not in pain. I think it's Reverend Danu who one time told me, baby will not die of crying. Because they're not in pain because it is their natural response to anything. It's the only way they know how to respond to. They are awake, they will cry. They are in discomfort, they will cry. They are hungry, they will cry. So if you have checked that baby is that they are full, so they are not crying because of hunger, and they don't have discomfort like where you have laid them. They are comfortable. Their diaper is dry.
Maybe they are not. They are not too close to have a lot of heat and all those things.
Exactly. There are things to check for that you can research, and baby is fine. And that's how we eliminated the midnight one. So we were left with the 4, between 2 and 4. Then now at week 7, we sleep. I wake up at 5 because I had a meeting I was going to. I wake up at 5 and baby has not woken up. We felt like we were in a different world.
Like what's going on?
What? It was so amazing.
By week 7, baby sleeps at 8 weeks. Woke at 7.
Woke up at 5.
At 5. The first one at 5. Because even me, I had woken up to pray. So, it's already like our night shift is also done. So we don't need to wake up. And that was you'd see those milestones.
It was such a milestone.
It was like, I feel like it's those things, it's working. Those things that you push. And you're like, you're accountable to, to your authority, you're accountable, you're being taught, you're learning, and you're desiring to push it, to push those limits. And I'm like, that's how you help the baby.
And there's something that at Sharispa, our children's church teacher likes to say, that babies are taught everything. Like they come into the world green. So everything they know is what you or the world has taught them. And I've really seen it with baby Stephanie. Like everything that, like most of the things that she is, it's what we have allowed and what we have taught her.
Totally.
So from week 7, guys, baby has been sleeping through the night. We put her down at 8 p.m. and she will wake up between 6:30 and 7.
Every day.
Every night.
Like,
The first time it was happening, I was so amused. It's like they have an alarm clock in their system.
Yeah.
Because the first time it was very consistent between 7 and 7:15. Like I will hear baby crying because now we transitioned her to her room after 1 month. She will cry. I look at the watch. It's 7:13. Tomorrow she cries. I look at the watch. 7:12.
And you're like,
like this science is so on point. Like it was so amusing. So for me, actually, the learning point has been like it gets better. Now we're in a place in our lives where we have forgotten what night shift looks like.
And it happens so fast. I think that's why parenting for us is so easy. Like, this thing is so easy.
It's and you
see
such a blessing.
And you see what the Bible says: train a child in the way that they should go, and they shall never depart from it. Like that is wisdom which has been here with us in the Bible forever, for the past over 2,000 years. You don't need to go to school. That verse only,
Sorry for cutting it short. Are you done?
Yes, okay. You can
I'll say, and now I understand how, like, when you give into process, it may be uncomfortable and painful, but the fruits are very nice.
Very nice.
Because we've had times when we've gone out in the evening and left baby with other people. Left baby with other people, and they know what to do. Like this past weekend, we had a couples retreat. We left the whole day, baby with some friends. They were taking care of her. Then when time for evening routine came, they did the evening routine with her, prayed, washed her, prayed with her, put her down, and we did a video call with them before 8, said good night.
7:58.
Yes, when they came back to the house, I think we got back to the house probably at around 10, 11. Baby was asleep. We didn't even bother to check on her. She was okay. Her alarm clock in the morning, I think she woke up before 7. Whatever time, before 7. The normal time between 6:30 and 7. And like, it's so amazing. Now, I cannot trade this comfort that we are in for the discomfort that we had in the first 4-5 weeks of pushing the limits. There's a time we put her down and she cried for like 15 minutes. You're like, hey.
And you're like,
I am killing my baby.
Killing your baby.
But you're just training her. She's not in pain. She's not. So there's a lot of research around sleep training. You can look at it. There's people who are for it, who are not who are not for it. As we love that it's working, and you cannot tell us anything otherwise.
And I am reminded of one of the things, confession. For I remember, like, even part of that process is, you see, the faith walk. They say
we kept speaking.
We kept saying you're going to sleep the whole night. I remember like there's a time like 2 weeks every day.
Every time we read the devotional, part of the prayer, we are telling her you're going to sleep the whole night.
You're going to sleep. And you pray 12, she wakes up. You're like, we prayed. Tomorrow the same thing. You're going to sleep.
Even that 12 when she wakes up. We breastfeed, and then you're like, so now baby, we're going to put you down and you won't wake up until 7 a.m.
She still wakes up.
She wakes up at 4.
Like,
you speak to her again, so baby, we're going to put you down.
Man, that's why for me, I'm like, I feel like this journey is so exciting. It is teaching me faith. It's just man, you see, children are a blessing.
They are.
Like, and it's not just that the child themselves and whatever they will do, but the journey, it's such a blessing. I'm like, the things I've learned, I feel like now I'm more stable even in our business and running and being.
You have patience in other areas
of my life because I just have a child.
I'm
patient to build people and keep at it, even our disciples, and I'm still there pushing them still. And now I notice I also started pushing most of our disciples their limits. I see somebody has been there. No, I push them a bit, and it works. And I'm like, it worked. But I'm now learning it's this. What we are doing in parenting that is really helping, and I like that all the things are growing together because now we are able to apply the same wisdom from one side to the other. So the confession bit was so interesting for me.
That's amazing. So if you have a baby at whatever level, probably you missed someone to tell you these things that we are sharing. You can start. I have a friend whose baby was older than mine, I think 3 months older, and they had really been having difficulty with sleeping. And I told them, imagine you can start, it will be uncomfortable, but if you don't do it now, it will still continue.
2 years from
you'll still remain in the struggle. And this applies really to every area of your life. Like if there's a place if there's an area of your life that you don't like what you're seeing, you can start changing it now. If you don't change it, a good example that our pastor likes to use is encouraging people to go to school. Like, let's say, for example, you're like, oh, I'm too old. If I go to school now, if my master's will take 3 years. He's like, even if you don't go, those 3 years will pass.
They will pass.
So you'd rather go and then let them pass while you're in school.
Otherwise, will still pass.
Either way, the years will still pass. So whatever you are with whatever thing that you want to change, you can start implementing. It will be uncomfortable, of course. I'm telling you, those first 5-6 weeks, you're feeling like, what? We just, we never thought of giving up.
We never. And I think in our cycle
I love
now,
why giving up for us was not an option, because we had a lot of accountability. You'd be staying like this. Rev Miles like, so how is baby? Did she sleep? Then you're like, this is my room of video call. Just checking in, but that's just checking in. You can't tell them you quit.
You can't tell them you quit.
You're like, we are still pushing. We are still, we're like, so did you put baby down at 8? We did at 8:15. So even tomorrow, you don't want to report that you did later. You will make sure that you put baby down. So accountability will save your life. Anyway, so baby, last question for this part will be, what are some of the things that you feel you've had to adjust in your personal life or in whatever aspect of your life because now we have baby? And how was that adjustment look like?
Adjustment look like? I think, let's say, around my schedules and the things that our assignment, the adjusting has been not picking one assignment and saying these others can hold. Because I remember one of the things is, okay, now that the baby is here, do I stop this? Do I do that? The mindset of let everything grow together, I feel has been one of the biggest things that I've had to done. Like, the baby is our assignment. So is the church building. So is our business that we are growing. So I'm not going to hold to one part of my life because this has come. I'm like, I'll find a way to all of them fit because God knew that this thing would happen. So I'm not going out to say we are going to, to have the baby now and then maybe you even as the mother are going just to stay forever in the house. And I feel like that has really helped even in your transition because I feel like even now the way I treat you as a mom is I want to be part of making it easier for you to come back to your normal life faster. Which from month one, it's like, okay, you need to go for service today. Yes, I'll remain with the baby. Why? I'm not the only one who wants to go for service. You also desire to go for service and not remain with the baby. So I feel that part of our life should not stop because a baby came is one of the parts that I've had to get fully. And it has helped even in all our. So there's no day I'm thinking I'm going to stop business because church came, because this came, because a child has come. I am pastoring. We are visiting people the same way we were visiting. I am interested in my people's life. I'm interested in the business growing. And it has been now looking at my schedule and saying, okay, this will take this bit, but all of them have to keep growing. They may not grow maybe at the same pace. Like I was working 10 hours, but all of them every day, I have to work on each, which I feel like has been the biggest flex to note that we are moving. We are not where we were in January. So I feel like it's more stable. When everything is moving, that imagine you wait for maybe a year, 2, within no time, maybe we have another baby. So I'm like, even for a mother, like for me, I think now looking it back, I'm so happy. I'm like, you don't have to wait for that long. You as a woman, that you have to finish all the childbearing for your life to move on. I'm like, if I'm able to take part of that so that you can move, I feel we are moving faster. Because I feel like even now, even us doing this recording at this time, it's because you've recovered so fast. You don't need another 10 months. We can keep moving and running our life, because we have helped each other. So I feel like that part of knowing we have as a family, we move. I'm not the only one. You will move. So there are days I'm left with the baby. And you
many days.
Many days. Like right now, I see the many, I don't know, you've gone for how many events? So many. And there is no day in my life I ever felt like it's a disservice to me. In my life, I'm like, no, it's actually go.
Yeah.
I will have to figure out how to work, ensure my business move. I know it's something we keep saying. Let's figure out how, tomorrow you have been invited. That part of your life needs to keep moving. I'll remain with the baby. The baby will not disturb me the whole day. I'll be working on my business. I'll also be taking care of the baby. I may not work 10 hours or 7, but I can work 3.
Yeah.
My work has moved. Your life has also moved. So both of us, I feel, we are keeping on growing. So because I feel like women may be left, they are always left behind. And it's something I saw in corporate Kenya, like in corporate maybe generally everywhere. When people go for maternity, by the time they are coming back, their lives are so disrupted. They find like men moved. So one of the things I'm learning is, and like, this weekend we were being taught in the couples retreat about leadership is how to keep growing with your wife, with your partner. And now I appreciate that even before I was taught that, it is one of the things it's like I was like, I need you to move. And, I was so happy. One of the people who is and us now, we coached who just got a baby now a month ago. We taught them that the first day. Now 1 month, the wife is coming to church. Today, this Sunday, I see the wife.
Next Sunday,
I found her in fitness. I'm like, what are you doing here? Where is the baby? With the dad. I jumped. It was fitness. It's working. I was like, now that woman feels freedom. I saw her yesterday in church for the first time, like now the Sunday service. I'm like, it's 1 month and just a few weeks. The dad knows how to take care of the child. The woman can get back to her life faster. And I'm like, this is freedom coming to our women. I'm like, imagine, if you had to wait a whole 1 year.
Yes, and a woman's activist.
Yes,
stick to
I'm
the men.
like, this has to happen. Men, we have to release, we have to ensure. But I really feel like it's so amazing, like seeing this. And I can say this happened because one of the things that happened is the interview from our, we can say spiritual grandparents.
The parents
of our pastors. There's an interview they did and they were sharing. And you see they're in their 60s. And they are sharing how the dad would also be left with the kids. I remember that interview, it was still in Gara. I was still head of protocol. I was not even a pastor. But they came and they talked on how the dad would be left with the babies. Like cleaning and and mama would go to maybe for ministry. And I'm like, that's cool.
And I loved what he said in that interview. He was like, I am helping my friend.
Exactly.
And he kept calling her my friend. It was so cute. And he was saying, as I will not be happy sitting down and watch my friend clean, cook, carry the baby, and me, I'm just seated. What kind of friend am I if, that's, thank you.
And even thinking about roles. I don't know if, but thinking about roles, how they have even metamorphosized this time of parenting.
We'll talk about roles in another video. But I appreciate that about you. And I feel like it's your availability as a father has helped me recover faster. For example, the first 3 months, I think it's actually this month when now I am now doing things in the house. I was not cooking, I was not cleaning, I was not barely changing diapers. You were showering baby. Guys, I only shower the baby when my husband is not at home, which is once a week at most or twice. So all the other days,
and I'm out for service.
Yes, we're out for service. So all the other days, you are the one who is on. I will be with baby in the bedroom, and she's ready for a diaper change, and me, the entitled wife. I'm like, Baba Grace.
I know a diaper is needed.
When I call, he knows what it's time for diaper change. He enjoys it. I don't like it much because they bond on the changing station. So
and we play.
They play a lot. They overplay. These ones, they overplay. But
you see, it also relaxes me. Imagine, when you call, I'm like, I've been anyway working for 2 hours.
I need a break.
And so a child is a blessing. Like, how would a child be a blessing?
Yeah, I feel like you have your availability. That's what I was explaining. Your availability has helped me bounce back faster. And I love that. The other thing that I feel that I also did for myself that really helped me was because I'm so planned out in my head. So I had envisioned like what life after delivery would be. And there are things I didn't want. I didn't want to be, I still don't want, I didn't want to be those women who disappear We don't, you give birth and we don't see you, we don't hear of you, which it might work for some people. Yeah. I am not the disappearing kind, but please. Yes. So I didn't want to just be in the house and just, I don't even know what I would be doing. Yeah. I am too action oriented to stay in the house like for 3 months doing nothing. So some of the plans I had was I would either write a book in that season when I'm at home. Okay, it's maternity, fine. Yeah. I will write my book, like my third book during that time. I also knew that because there are adjustments which are to be made in terms of my ministry assignments and my business assignments and all that, I may not be as productive as I would have wanted to, but I can do 1 or 2 things. Yes. So the 1 or 2 things that I chose was I can continue the Ignite missions. In our church, I lead them. What would be the missions department? Yeah. So those ones I can continue with virtually, and with help of someone else on the ground, and with the counsel of my pastors, we got someone who would now be the on ground while I am working on the back end, so that I could do, and I could also mentor some people. Since part of our business, we run a coaching business, I could not be able to meet clients one-on-one, but I was like, what if I put together a group of people who would be easy to coach, so that there's still an outlet for that part of my life. Because for me, I genuinely don't like being idle. So if I can give 1 hour in a week to people and add value to them, it will give me joy. So that's how the Dream Squad was born, because I had really wanted to have a mentorship group for women for a long time, for several years. I was like, I'll start it this year. So this year I'm like, it's actually perfect timing for me to start it, since I'd be home, and it will be a virtual coaching program. So I started the coaching program for women, and guess what? I have been mentoring 39 young women while on maternity. Magic. And the testimonies are amazing. I'll share them one of these fine days. And so I was like, I can parent, I can do Dream Squad, I can do Ignite. If by the end of the year, and write a book. If by the end of the year I've done that successfully, I've had a successful year. And guess what? That's exactly what I've done. Yeah. Imagine. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't feel overwhelmed. Baby is healthy. Yeah. My husband is clearly not complaining about his wife. I'm happy. Yeah, but it's been a good time. It's been a good time, yeah. Any final word for our people? I mean, about parenting? Everything done God's way is beautiful. It's very beautiful. I feel like if we did this without the godly counsel, without guidance from God, without being built up in faith, the way we've been taught that everything in the word and everything that God has called you to do, you can do it. I feel the whole of that mindset, being a kingdom person, I don't know how people who are not believers do it, but I feel like being a believer and doing this God's way, like it's so easy. I feel like life is just easy. The way people think life is tough. I just keep thinking this life of a believer is such an easy life. True. Like everything done God's way. If you parent God's way, it's so beautiful. Like it's you want to do it. You're like, Mama jokes now. Hey, you people, this way, the way parenting is easy, you may have 10 kids. Because it's easy. I'm ready. Because it's easy. Yeah, it's been enjoyable. That's really what I would say. Yes. Yeah. I think for me, the final kicker would be a scripture. Let me find it. One of the scriptures that I have been anchoring me in this season, Jeremiah 17, verse 7 and 8. But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never fails to bear fruit. I think let me get another version. Change the version. Yeah. Yes, that verse 8, they are like trees. This is NLT. The previous one was NIV. They are like trees planted along a riverbank with roots that reach deep into the water. Such trees are not bothered by the heat or worried by long months of drought. Their leaves stay green and they never stop producing fruit. It's been my motivation that I can bear fruit in every season.
In every season.
Like even in my motherhood season, I can still bear fruit. You can define what fruit looks like for you. I have defined what fruit what fruit looks like for me.
You.
Right? At the beginning of the year, before I delivered, I had defined what a fruitful year would look like for me. And I told myself, regardless of whatever long months of drought, as this verse is saying, whatever challenges, because there have been challenges, there have been things I've had to adjust, but because I had already determined what fruit looks like for me, I have been working towards it. There are times I have had to work long hours, maybe there are times I have had to work around a discomfort. Like for example, one of my current discomforts is lack of a car. Praise the Lord, church. You know, but I remember there's a time I was joking with Sister Shah and telling them that I am very soon, when they plan a crusade in Utawala, I'll not go because I have a baby. I'll put the baby on my back and show up. You know, because motherhood is not a disability. You know, that they are, and
it's
right now,
it's not imprisonment.
Yes, and right now, thank God, there is a lot of convenience that we have in our generation that really it can be easier. That I can buy a stroller and instead of carrying baby, I stroll the baby away. I can get help. Like, bottom line, you can bear fruit regardless of whatever season you're in. Probably you're like, oh, I'm so busy in employment, I don't have time to serve the Lord. You can bear fruit in the season that you're in. Oh, I am a student, I have long study hours. You can still bear fruit regardless of the season you're in. You just have to determine, first of all, what fruit looks like for you and what fruit God has called you to bear in that season, and trust God. Remember, the verse has started and saying that blessed are those who trust in the Lord, who has made the Lord their hope and confidence. That the Lord is our confidence, that his grace is sufficient for you, that all the things, as my husband was saying, all the things that God has called you to do in this season, he is the one who has called you. He's the one who made you a pastor, made you a parent, made you a businessman. So that same God, you know, he will give you the grace. There is grace available to carry the season that you're in. And I pray that you handle all that God has put in your life with the grace that he has given you. So God bless you. We'll see you on the next one.